Hey my loves, it is V back with Black Beauty by V ladies. I'm coming up here today to do a primer. I did a title for this, guys. Primers and moisturizers video. So this is what you want to stick to when you want to make your makeup stick to you. So I'm just going to share with you some of my favorite primers and moisturizers that I use for my face. And the first thing I have, actually the first thing that I tried that was a high-end primer slash moisturizer, is this MAC Prep and Prime Face Protectant. This is probably about $25 to $28 from the MAC store. It is expensive, but it does work well. I don't like the packaging because if you can see this, you would think that it's easy and you can just squeeze it on out. No, once it gets low, it's like, okay, I'm about to cut this mess and try to get the rest out. So it is expensive, but at the same time, MAC stands behind their name and their product. So this is the one thing that I have, and I like it. And would I buy it again? Probably not, because of the price. And primers are so, like, don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh, you have to have the best primer in the world, but you do need to have like at least a good priced primer to make your makeup last longer. Because another thing is, like, I've tried cheap primers and it just doesn't last as long, and it breaks down easier. So this is by MAC, and this is their MAC Prep and Prime moisturizer slash primer. And it's just like a white lotion substance, so you can see that. Alright, so that's one. And if you have any questions about what I'm going to be showing you guys today, then you definitely can ask. The next thing I have is, well, this is actually, I bought this one next, sorry. I'm going to start with the high end first, and then I'm going to go down to the low end. Alright, so the next thing I have is this Porefessionals by Benefit. Porefessional, and it's by Benefit. Did y'all see that? And basically what this one is like a pro balm to minimize the appearance of pores. It's oil-free, lightweight, translucent, and silky. And basically that's the best way to describe this. It's like a powder. Like, well, it's a liquid, and then it like dries into a powder. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and basically that's like a cream. And then when you put it on, it's silky, just like I said, and then it dries. Like, it just dries away. So that's something I really like about that too. And it kind of dries into a powdery mix or consistency. So the good thing about that is it's going to keep your face matte looking. Not dry, but matte. And I mean, you still get a little oily because that's just going to happen. But that's the second one. This one was actually $28. Would I buy this again? Maybe. Because it's still kind of greasy to me. Like, the feel and everything is still kind of greasy. You can see that. Yeah, so maybe I will buy it again, but it is a little greasy and I don't really like that too much. So next thing I have is Urban Decay. Love this stuff. Love, love, love. This was like almost $30. Would I buy this again? Hells yes, because this is the shiznit. Now, let me tell you about me personally. When I go to buy primers, I want something that does a 2-in-1. Like, I know primers are not moisturizers, but if it has a moisturizing consistency, like a lotion consistency kind of type, then yeah, then I can use it for like a double duo, like moisturizer and a primer. So this stuff is really, really, really nice. The other cool thing is the packaging. Like, this top is just, you just screw it over and then you can squeeze it on out. Like, this doesn't come off, so you just squeeze it on out. Bad thing about it is the pressure. The pressure from this is sometimes, the first one I got, this is my second one, it blew my back out. But no, I blew the back of this primer out, so I had to go get another one because it's like everything is packaged in here and when you squeeze it, being that it doesn't have any air to let it out, so you can't take the top off, it did blow the back out. So this is the Urban Decay complexion primer potion makeup base pore perfecting. Love this stuff. Now I definitely would buy this stuff again. I'm so sorry it is expensive, but it is worth it. You get what you pay for. The next thing I have is, I'm going to show you two other high-end things. So when it comes to, and this is kind of off topic, but not really, when it comes to keeping your face oil-free, like when you get a little oily, of course you can definitely use oil blotting paper, or you can buy them from the beauty spot store. Pretty much all the girls have seen them. They just look like a translucent film paper, and you just blot them on your face, you know? The next thing I have is these two products right here. They're really, really, really nice. There's also one that Bath and Body Shop makes. And it's like $16. This is by Studio Gear. It's called the Instant T-Zone Mattifier. This is what it looks like. It's this one was probably like, I don't know, maybe $17, $19. This stuff is okay, but I mean it is okay actually, because what it does is basically you take some of it. It's like a gel consistency. You can see that, and you just kind of want to rub it on your face, and it's gonna dry. Now you see this side is a lot greasier, and then look at this side. Well, maybe you can't see because of the light, but it's a lot matte. It's a lot more matte, and then versus this side. So yeah, it's the light, but anyways, this is natural light, and that's basically what it does. It's just you use it in your T-zone. So you know, whatever's shiny and oily, you take that and you put it up there, and that's gonna get rid of a lot of the oil for you. So this stuff is okay. Would I buy it again? No, because I mean I still have a full tube of this, and I mean it's not all that. This on the other hand, and that, again, this is Studio Gear Instant T-Zone Mattifier. Okay, next stuff. Urban Decay. Urban Decay actually, I had this for a minute, like, and I use the heck out of it. I love it. This is $30 as well. This is actually De-Slick in a tube. This is a mattifying gel as well. Now I love this stuff because this stuff is potent. You know what I mean? And what you do with this is you take some of it and you put it on your hand, and you do the same thing. But this stuff is like really, it's like on point for real. So when you do it, you kind of gotta be careful because it'll pick some of your makeup up, but it's gonna stay. Like you put that makeup there, it's going to stay. So I use this sometimes when it's hot out. This is definitely good. Like this is not only takes the oil away, but it makes your makeup set. So I use this in moderation. At first, when I first got it, I didn't know how to use it, so I probably pretty much used a little bit more than I should have used. But this is good. Would I buy it again? Of course. It was really worth the purchase. So this was like $30. It's called De-Slick in a Tube, and it's by Urban Decay. And I actually got it at the same time I got this. So I mean, Urban Decay has a great line. Okay. The next thing I have is, I'm just going to show you guys some other things. All these things that I'm showing you are primers. Basically stuff that's going to make your makeup last longer, last all day. Most women want to put on a moisturizer and a primer. You put your moisturizer on first, and then you put your primer on. Moisturizer is going to keep your skin moistened, and also so it won't clog your pores. Because if your face is, if you don't use your moisturizer, your face is going to get a lot more oilier during the day because it's trying to like secrete oils because it's dry. So I mean basically that's why you need to wear a moisturizer. And you know, any moisturizer pretty much will do, like any type of lotions. And the next thing I have is this MAC Fix Plus. Everybody knows what MAC Fix Plus is. There are lots of videos on this. Basically, this is a spray that you use to set your makeup. There are thousands of other uses for this. This stuff is like $16 to $18, and it works really well. Like, it works really well. I love it. I will buy some more of this. I just haven't been back to the MAC store because they are a little bit pricey, and I have things that I need to do. No, really, they are. They can be a little pricey. Well, they are really pricey, but like I said, their products are amazing, and they last long. So that's another reason why I haven't been back, because I haven't necessarily ran out yet. I've been milking the cow till that baby comes home. So yeah. That is it. And then I'm going to show you the lower end products now that you can use to substitute a primer as well. The next thing I have is this L'Oreal Studio Secrets Magic Perfecting Base. This was a big thing when it first came out. Let me show y'all this. This is what it looks like. It's in this little glass jar, and it's like a cream. It's like a moussey, powdery cream. It's really, really, really nice. See if you can see that. That's what it looks like. And that's just like a white, creamy, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Look at that. It's like a marshmallow. That's what it feels like, y'all. A melted marshmallow. And this stuff is really good. You can use this as a base. So technically kind of like a primer. Still put your moisturizer on, then put this on as a primer. This stuff makes your face like a cotton pillowcase. Like, it's going to be fluffy. It's going to block your pores. Not block them in a bad way. Like, block your pores and make your makeup just set nice, like a nice sheet. L'Oreal Studio Secrets, this stuff is probably like $12, $13, but it is definitely worth it for a lower end that you want to use as a primer. Yeah, just like as a base for your makeup. The next thing I have is by Studio Secrets by L'Oreal as well, Anti-Dull Skin Primer, and this is really nice. Destiny Godly has a video on this stuff. She's actually a really nice makeup guru. She represents for the dark skin sisters. Now, of course, y'all probably thinking like, bitch, you was not dark skin, but no, she's like a dark skin girl. She has gorgeous, gorgeous skin, and she uses this as a primer and as a concealer because it has a golden orange consistency. This stuff as well is like $13. I have one more because this, I basically depotted my Fix Plus so I can keep it on the go. And this is a mixture between Fix Plus, and this is just an empty can. I bought this for like $1.99. I emptied out my what is it, the hairspray that was in it, washed it out real good, and just depotted this in here. Save you some money, keep it on the go. Travel size, yep. Plane ride, travel size, yep. Alright. The last thing I have is this Clean and Clear mattifying moisturizer. It's a little dirty, y'all. It's been in my purse because I got like makeup galore in there. But Clean and Clear mattifying moisturizer. This stuff is amazing. $6.99. Why this stuff is amazing is because if you put moisturizer, some people don't like put moisturizer on their face because it's already greasy as hell. And they're thinking like, oh, I'm putting moisturizer on and my face is already greasy and I don't want to. Like, I produce too much oil throughout the day. Well, this gives you an option to put moisturizer on your face and not have to worry about the oiliness because this dries. Like, this is it's wet, but it dries. So it dries really nice. Y'all, another thing I noticed that y'all probably not noticing right now is the fact that this mattifying stuff worked pretty good because the oil has been minimized. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up because I know that I can rant on, and that is basically it from the whole haul. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want to ask me, leave your comments below. Again, this video was focused on moisturizers and primers. If you want to ask any more questions about anything else that you might want to try, briefly before I leave, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is Smashbox, Laura Mercier, and then the Iman primer. So I have tried Smashbox. I don't really like it. It reminds me of this instant mattifier T-zone stuff. I don't really like it. So yeah, that's out. I don't like Smashbox. Laura Mercier, I didn't like that. She didn't really hit the spot for me as far as, like, I don't know, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. I actually like the Benefit primer versus the Laura Mercier. And another one I tried was the Iman primer. That sister girl charges $15 for that primer. She charges $15 for that primer, and it was not the business. I went back to MAC. So, yeah. So, like I said, if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to ask me. And I do love you guys, and I will be putting up more videos. And that is it. That wraps it up. I love you. Thank you for watching BlackBeautybyVee. And that is all. Besos.